When a woman's body gently brushes against yours, even if it lasts only a second and happens in just the right way, it is often a powerful sign that she feels something real. This is not random or accidental. It is one of those quiet truths many men overlook without ever realizing it. There are small, almost hidden movements her body makes when she has already chosen you internally, long before she would ever say anything out loud. I am going to walk you through 7 clear actions that reveal her interest without her needing to speak at all. The final one, number 7, is so revealing that men who are truly aware notice it almost instantly. Once you understand this properly, you stop doubting yourself and replaying moments in your mind over and over. There is a certain energy in the air when two people feel that early pull toward each other. Nothing obvious has happened yet. No kisses, no deep emotional conversations, no dramatic confessions, just tension. Her hands might move slightly. Her eyes may look away and then return to yours, holding your gaze just a second longer than normal. She flips her hair in a way that seems casual, yet it somehow happens exactly when you are watching. You might tell yourself it is all in your imagination, but it is far more real than you think. Women do not always express attraction through words. They feel it first and explain it later. Their bodies communicate through signals before their minds fully catch up. This comes from how the emotional parts of the brain work faster, more instinctive, and more honest than conscious thought. These reactions appear before logic steps in. That is the true nature of attraction: quiet, subtle, and strong. A man who cannot read these cues misses chances again and again without knowing why. The man who can read them builds real connection, warmth, and depth because he moves with confidence, calmness, and grounded masculine energy. He does not rush, he does not force anything. His presence alone creates safety. She often begins by making small adjustments to her clothes. She may play with her sleeves, touch the edge of her neckline, smooth the fabric around her waist, adjust the hem of her skirt, or gently slide a bra strap back into place. When a woman feels drawn to you, she becomes more aware of how she looks, even if she already looks perfectly fine. These are not meaningless habits. They are small sparks of nervous excitement. Her body is quietly saying, "Notice me." Imagine the two of you talking normally. She does not actually need to fix anything, yet she keeps doing it. That is not an accident. That is attraction revealing itself. This kind of physical preparation is not about vanity. Her mind is getting ready to stand out for you. Many men miss this because it is so subtle. Your calm, steady energy matters here. When you stay relaxed and grounded, it gives her space to express interest without fear. I once knew a man in his mid-40s who became aware of this and suddenly felt more connected to women than ever before. He realized the signals had always been there. Another strong sign is when she touches her neck or collarbone. This area is sensitive and exposed. When she runs her fingers along it, plays with a necklace, or lets her hand rest there for a moment, it is rarely random. It shows trust mixed with attraction. Specialists often call this a display gesture. Her softer, more vulnerable side is coming forward because she feels safe and subtly drawn to you. Many men completely miss this sign, but once you learn to notice it, your view of interactions changes. Then there is the way she uses her lips. If she gently bites them, slowly applies lip balm, presses them together with intention, or lightly touches them with her fingers while glancing in your direction, that is desire appearing. Across cultures, lips are deeply connected to intimacy. Her mind is preparing her body for closeness, even if she has not admitted it to herself yet. When you notice this, do not rush and do not talk too much. Just keep natural eye contact and stay relaxed. Your presence will say more than any clever words ever could. Think about your past experiences. Have you not seen this before? Many men sense it but do not understand it. As you become more aware, especially as you grow older, you begin to carry yourself with more purpose and control. Next comes the movement of her legs. She crosses and uncrosses them, shifts her weight, rubs her thigh, changes how she is sitting, or lightly taps her knee. This is emotional energy trying to release itself. A woman who feels nothing stays still. A woman who feels drawn to you finds it hard to remain motionless. If this happens while she maintains eye contact, you are not just another person nearby. She is reacting to you. These movements may be small, but noticing them can completely change how you move through social situations. For men who feel drained by work and routine, becoming aware of these signals can restore a sense of aliveness and connection. Then there is the classic sign, playing with her hair. She may twirl a strand, sweep it behind her ear, twist the ends, brush it over her shoulder, or adjust her hairstyle without any real reason. This is one of the most common yet most genuine indicators of attraction. When feelings begin to rise, she channels that inner energy into movement, and hair becomes a natural outlet. It is a soft, wordless way of saying, I see you. Many older men say recognizing this alone made them feel confident again because they realized it was never random. Another signal that has become more common in modern times involves her phone. She picks it up but does not really use it. She locks and unlocks the screen, turns it in her hand, sets it down, picks it up again, and repeats the cycle. This is not boredom. It is nervous energy. She is feeling something but does not want to show it too clearly. Your presence is creating emotion that she is trying to manage. Many men mistake this for disinterest and pull away too early. In reality, it often means the opposite. Now we come to one of the strongest signs of all, her hands. She fidgets with her fingers, taps her nails, twists a ring, plays with a bracelet, presses her palms together, or lightly brushes her fingertips. This is one of the clearest signs of emotional intensity. Her body is processing tension, positive tension, attraction-driven tension. Experienced men pay close attention to this because it is difficult to fake. When this happens, the best response is to stay calm, breathe steadily, and speak with relaxed confidence. A slightly deeper voice and open posture naturally increase the pull. Ask yourself honestly how many times you have seen these signs but convinced yourself they meant nothing. How many opportunities were right in front of you while you told yourself she was not interested. Understanding these cues does not make you aggressive or pushy. It makes you aware. And awareness itself is attractive. Women sense when a man is grounded, observant, and sure of himself. They feel it immediately. This is chemistry happening in real time. Dopamine rising, oxytocin building trust, adrenaline adding excitement. Physical space is another major clue. If she subtly angles her body toward you while you are talking, shifting her shoulders or hips in your direction, that is intentional. She is directing her whole presence toward you. Everyone has a natural personal boundary. When she reduces that distance without a clear reason, she is inviting you closer, leaning in, pulling her chair nearer, staying beside you even when others arrive. These are strong signs of interest. Another deep indicator is mirroring. When a woman feels connected, Her body unconsciously matches yours. You touch your face, and moments later, she touches hers. You adjust your posture, and she follows. You lean back, and shortly after, she does the same. This is not copying, it is instinctive alignment. Her nervous system is syncing with yours. If you want to notice it, make a small movement and watch for a delayed response. When this happens repeatedly, it means something real is forming. One signal might mean nothing. Several together mean attraction is growing. Mirroring is nearly impossible to fake because it comes from the subconscious. It shows comfort, trust, and emotional openness. Her body is aligning with yours, even if her words stay guarded. It is like two rhythms falling into step without effort. Finally, pay attention to her voice. When a woman is genuinely interested, her tone often softens. She may speak a little slower, lower her volume slightly, or stretch certain words when talking to you. She may laugh more easily or respond with more care. This change is not planned. It is another way her body shows comfort and attraction. When combined with physical signals, it completes the picture. When a woman feels drawn toward a man, her voice often changes in small but meaningful ways. You might notice her tone becoming warmer, lighter, and more playful. At other moments, it may drop slightly, becoming softer and more intimate, especially when speaking directly to you. She may ask more personal questions or respond in ways that keep the conversation going. All of this shows emotional investment. When you put all of this together, you stop guessing. You stop chasing signs that are not there and start recognizing the ones that are. Attraction becomes clearer, calmer, and more natural. And once you truly see it, you realize it was never hidden. You simply needed to know where to look. At certain moments, she may lower her voice and slow down the way she speaks. Her tone becomes softer, calmer, and more intimate, almost as if the sound is meant only for you and no one else around. This shift does not happen randomly. It is her nervous system responding on its own, adjusting her voice to feel more appealing, more open, and more emotionally connected to the moment you are sharing. Sometimes she will speak quietly enough that you need to lean in just slightly to hear her clearly. That small movement she invites from you creates closeness without making it obvious. It is a clever and unconscious way of pulling you nearer without using words. Her body knows exactly what it is doing long before her thoughts catch up with it. Her laughter is another powerful signal that many people fail to notice or misunderstand. Ask yourself honestly whether she laughs more freely with you than she does with others. Does she laugh even when your comment was not meant to be funny or when it was only mildly amusing? When a woman feels real attraction, her laughter becomes lighter, more natural, and more frequent. It comes out easily, without effort. This is her nervous system expressing approval, excitement, and comfort around you. Polite laughter is controlled, short, and often forced to meet social expectations. Genuine attraction creates laughter that bursts out before she can stop it. That sound, that sudden release of joy, shows emotional openness. She is signaling that your presence lifts her mood and makes her feel good on a deeper level. Attraction often shows itself through the voice just as clearly as it does through body movement. Eye contact is one of the strongest signs of interest, yet it is often misunderstood. It is not simply about whether she looks at you. What truly matters is how she looks at you and how long she allows that look to remain. When she is interested, her gaze lingers just a bit longer than normal. There is softness in her eyes, a quiet pull, and a sense of curiosity that feels personal. She is not hiding or rushing away. One of the clearest signals is the triangular look. Her eyes move from your eyes to your mouth and then back to your eyes again. That brief glance toward your lips carries desire. In that instant, her mind is imagining closeness and intimacy without consciously planning anything. This small movement is one of the most honest and raw signs of attraction you can witness. You may also notice her pupils widening slightly when she looks at you, especially in softer lighting or more intimate settings. This is not something she can control. Pupil dilation is a natural biological response connected to interest, excitement, and the release of dopamine in the brain. Her focus sharpens on the person who emotionally stimulates her. If she feels no attraction, she will usually break eye contact quickly, look away, or glance past you. But if she keeps finding your eyes again after looking away, it means her attention keeps returning to you. Her awareness circles back to you repeatedly, even when she tries to focus elsewhere. Pay attention to how she interacts with objects around her. If she is holding a cup, a bottle, her phone, a ring, or a bracelet and keeps turning it, spinning it, tapping it, or tracing its edges with her fingers, this behavior has meaning. It is not boredom and it is not distraction. This is what is known as displacement energy. It is emotional tension caused by attraction that needs a release. She is not uninterested. She is managing nervous energy. Her hands become a quiet outlet for feelings she is trying to keep under control. A woman who feels nothing often puts the object down or mentally checks out. A woman who feels drawn to you stays present, but her hands reveal the intensity of what she is feeling beneath the surface. There is also much more to hair movement than the obvious hair flip people often mention. Watch carefully how she exposes her neck or the side of her face. When she slowly brushes her hair back, gently tucks it behind her ear, or tilts her head while revealing her neck, she is exposing one of her most vulnerable areas. Throughout human history, the neck has been a sign of trust and openness. Showing it, whether intentionally or without full awareness, means she feels safe with you. This behavior is instinctive and deeply connected to attraction. She is allowing access to a part of herself she normally protects. That small head tilt and soft exposure act as a quiet invitation for your attention without needing words. Now observe her legs and feet when you are sitting together. These parts of the body often tell the truth because they are less controlled by conscious thought. If her feet point toward you, even when her upper body is angled elsewhere, it means her instincts are guiding her in your direction. The body naturally points toward what it wants most. If she keeps uncrossing and recrossing her legs, shifts her knee closer to you, or if her top foot makes small movements toward you, she is releasing tension created by attraction. A woman who feels nothing stays still and closed. A woman who feels something finds it hard to remain still for long. Signals from the lower body are some of the most honest signs there are because they are driven by instinct rather than thought. Another strong indicator is her memory. When a woman truly cares, she remembers details you shared, even ones you may have forgotten yourself. If she brings up your favorite drink, remembers a story from your childhood, mentions a habit you casually talked about, or recalls a goal you shared days or weeks earlier, she is showing emotional investment. This goes beyond polite conversation. This is selective memory powered by interest. Her mind is storing information about you because you matter to her. She sees you as important, as someone worth remembering. She is making space for you in her thoughts even when you are not around. Watch for moments when she laughs and then briefly looks away or covers part of her face. That quick flash of shyness tells you the attraction hit her strongly enough to overwhelm her control. She is trying to steady herself. Her nervous system is reacting to the strength of what she feels. Her shoulders may pull in slightly, or she may cover her mouth or eyes for a moment. This is not rejection, and it is not discomfort. It is emotional overflow. She feels excited, open, and slightly exposed. She is not embarrassed by you. She is responding to her own emotional surge. This kind of reaction appears only when attraction is real and powerful. Her body always speaks before her logic has time to catch up. The signals she sends, the way she leans in, mirrors your movements, softens her voice, reveals her neck, widens her pupils, plays with objects, shifts her legs, points her feet toward you, laughs freely, and remembers your words all come together to form a clear and consistent pattern. This pattern is her physical truth. Men who ignore these signs often miss opportunities without ever understanding why. Men who learn to notice them move through connections with confidence and clarity. Awareness becomes a true advantage. It sharpens your instincts, strengthens your presence, and allows you to act with certainty instead of doubt. Learn to notice these cues carefully because they reveal what she may never say out loud. Long before her words ever do, her body tells the full story.